rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
There are heroes among us, courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog boys about to take on Des Moines North. Let's check the starting lineups. First for the visiting Polar Bears, 1-14 on the season. Their first-year head coach, Julian Say. In the backcourt, their leading scorer, 5'11" junior Kenny Brooks, 15.3 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. I believe the second guard is now Keegan Beckish, a 5'10" senior, who was not on the roster the first time these two teams played. They've said number 2 is a starter. Number 2 was Boston Oakley in the first matchup, but on the roster provided for the programs tonight, Beckish is number 2 and Oakley is not on the roster. So we'll go with Beckish for now, but we'll see what they announce as well. Third starter, 5'11" junior Kelvin Toe, 6.5 points, just over 4 rebounds a game. The fourth guard, 5'10" senior Amos Poe, 5.1 points and 3.7 boards. And then the big man for North, 6'5" junior David Calker, 9.2 points and 7.1 rebounds per game. North also a short bench. The girls team only had 3 players dressed on the bench. The boys only have 4. Ottumwa's starting lineup in the backcourt. The senior point guard, 5'11", Armani Robinson, 7.3 points and 2 rebounds per game. At the 2 guard, 6'1" senior Kale Leonard, 3.7 points, 2.6 rebounds per game. Actually, we'll get back to that thought in a moment. The third starter for Ottumwa, 6'5", pardon me, before we get to that, 6'5" senior Mason Young, 6 points, 5.5 rebounds. Alan Cook back in the starting lineup tonight, 6'6" junior, 4.5 points, 2.5 rebounds. And Ottumwa's leading scorer, Adam Greiner, 6'3" senior, 17.1 points, 7.6 rebounds. I said that Keegan Beckish wasn't with North the first time the Bulldogs face the Polar Bears. He actually was, but he wasn't on the roster, and he came into the game in the second half, and we didn't know who he was. Now we have a name. North has either black or dark gray road jerseys. Looks like white trim. A silver or grayish trim on the sleeve openings and collar. Gray lettering North across the front, gray numbers front and back. The black shorts have some Kelly green and white trim at the bottom. Some, of course, the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers front and back, red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. So Ottumwa will huddle one more time. North huddled up, and they're already standing in their tip-off positions. And now the Bulldogs break the final huddle, and we're ready to play basketball. Our first quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Alan Cook will jump it up against David Kalker. Ball in the air, tip controlled by the Bulldogs. They move right to left as we look at it here in the opening half. Armani Robinson into the front court. North looks like they're in a 1-3-1 zone here. Ball goes high on the right side to Griner. Back to Robinson on the left. Back to Griner. Into the right corner, Cale Leonard. Baseline drive and a reach-in foul called on Keegan Beckish. His first, team first, obviously. 16 seconds gone and a foul. Robinson will throw the inbounds pass from the baseline. Looking and lobs it up top for Leonard. Leonard picked up his dribble, goes right side, and Leonard called for a travel for... I'm not sure what. Coach Hartz isn't sure what. The ref offered some kind of explanation, and Neil just raised his eyebrows. Boy, and that wasn't even the official who called most of the travels in the girls' game. Into the front court now, Kelvin Toe for North, goes left wing for Amos Poe. Up top to Beckish. Right side, and Griner knocked it away from Kenny Brooks. Brooks got it back, goes right corner, and they're going to get a travel on the shot fake by Toe, so each team's already called for traveling. I think this officiating crew is setting a tone here. It's one that I don't think I'm a fan of. If you've heard these broadcasts this year and the past few seasons, you know that I'm not happy with how tightly traveling's called in high school basketball, and this has gotten off to an inauspicious start. Leonard left wing against a 1-3-1 zone. Bounce it right side, Robinson. Bounce it back to the left for Cale Leonard. Just give it right side, Mason Young. Young pull-up jumper in the lane, left it short. Griner's got the rebound. Put back, no, but he's fouled, and Adam will shoot two. That foul on Kelvin Toe, his first, team foul number 2 on the Polar Bears. Griner at the line, 70% on the season. First one tonight, left it short. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. One more free throw here for Adam, trying to break the scoreless tie. A minute gone, and he hits the second, and so we've got your classic 1-0 basketball score. North needs an inbound. Nobody came and got it at first. Finally, Poe comes and gets it back to Toe, back to Poe, back to Toe, trying to drive in the right side, skip past left wing, Beckish for a 3, and he got it. Keegan Beckish gets North on the board, and they lead Ottumwa 3-1. North only has one win. That was over East, I believe. I'll double check that. Leonard cut off at the elbow, goes right side for Young, back to Cale Leonard. Back to Young. Tried to go baseline, Beckish knocked it out of bounds. North led Ottumwa most of the way in the first meeting until the Bulldogs pulled ahead in the fourth quarter. Actually, North's only win is over Roosevelt, who's really had an up and down year. Leonard right side to the wing, Robinson wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped, but controlled by Poe. Here come the Polar Bears. Amos Poe hands it back to Kelvin Toe. To the corner, Beckish, another 3 fading away. That hit the side of the backboard, and the rebound to Mason Young. Now Robinson, up ahead, Cale Leonard right side. Goes up off the glass, too strong. Mason Young flying in for the rebound. Oh, they call that a held ball? How is that a held ball? Young was ripping it away. If anything, North was fouling him, but they call a held ball. So North gets it back on the alternate possession. 6:03 to go first quarter. Polar Bears leading 3-1. Toe will bring it across the timeline on the right side. Goes around to pick. Trying to drive on Robinson, cut off outside the lane, back to Beckish. He'll try another three. Oh, he hit that one. Okay, Ottumwa needs to get out on him. 2 threes for Keegan Beckish. 6-1 Polar Bears. Griner high on the right side. Left side Robinson. Back to the right Leonard. To the corner Mason Young. Back to Leonard. Jumps up outside the lane. Left wing to Robinson. Fake the pass. Tries a three. Back iron no. Rebound tapped. Griner recovers it off the glass and good. Griner with the second effort bucket. He's got all 3 of Ottumwa's points. Bulldogs trail by 3. Left side, Kenny Brooks in the front court, brings the top of the key. Hand off to Toe. Toe to the free throw line, behind the back dribble, lost it, but hands it to Beckish. Beckish left side for Amos Poe. Poe around a pick, and an offensive foul. Legal screen is called on North. That'll be on Beckish, and that's his second. So he's got all 6 points, but he already has 2 fouls. And is North going to go get him? Not until the next dead ball now. And into the front court, left side is Robinson. North staying in that 1-3-1 zone. Right side to Leonard, to the corner Mason Young. Young back to Leonard. Penetrates, kicks it on the wing to Robinson. Robinson back to Leonard up top. To the lane, Leonard to the corner, Cook for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound tipped by Griner. Young runs it down, out to Leonard right wing. Back to Young towards the corner. To the baseline, Griner turn around in the lane, and he got fouled on the floor, and that stinks for Ottumwa because Griner then made the layup, and they're not going to give it to him. That's on David Kalker, his first. Team foul number 4 already on North. Aaron Gunkarian, a 5'11" junior, replaces Beckish. Robinson to inbound. Got it underneath to Young. Lay it up and in. Mason Young with the bucket off the Robinson pass. And Ottumwa's back within 1 at 6-5. Across the timeline, Kelvin Toe, the junior. Beckish, the only senior on this team. Picked up his dribble, goes right side, Amos Poe. To the corner, Gunkarian. Back to the wing. And gets it to Toe. Brings it right side. Dribbles in, behind the back dribble. Nearly lost it. Now a free throw line jumper is good. Boy, he went from nearly turning it over to hitting the shot. Boy, this game has an early feel to how that first one felt, where North just was taking weird shots and they kept going down. Griner, a shot fake, right wing to Cale Leonard. Back to Griner up top. Back to Leonard. Down low to Young. To a cutting Griner layup, good. Mason Young, great passer in the post. He finds Griner for the bucket. Adams got 5. Ottumwa down 8-7. Brooks around a pick. To the big man Kalker, drives in, puts it up, and he's fouled by Mason Young. And Young says to his bench, "What did I do?" First one on the game of the game on Ottumwa. And David Kalker at the free throw line, where he's only 45%. North is not a good free throw shooting team. Only 55% as a squad, and Kalker less than 50%. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. North leading 8-7. Kalker's first one, short off the rim. Boy, he brings the ball all the way back behind his head and then shoots. That's far from a natural motion. One more free throw for the North big man, David Kalker. Puts it up and missed it altogether. Still 8-7 Polar Bears, 3:41 to go. North setting up some pressure now. Leonard will throw the inbounds pass, gets it into Young. North looking to trap, long pass up ahead to Griner, to Robinson. Oh, they're going to say that Robinson wasn't in the front court, established in the front court yet when he caught the pass from Griner. Boy, that's a tough break for Ottumwa. You had, I think, Alan Cook wide open under the hoop there for what would have been an easy bucket. North inbounds, Toe to Poe, right back to Toe. I'm going to have fun keeping track of this tonight. Kelvin Toe between the circles. Left side for Amos Poe. Up top, Kenny Brooks. Brooks started by Griner. Drives in, little floater, missed it, and Alan Cook tips the rebound, couldn't control it. Poe got it, fed it underneath the caulker, and he laid it in. Ottumwa's got to secure those rebounds. That's the kind of thing that keeps North in front. It happened in the first game for 3 quarters, and it's happening in this quarter tonight. North 10, Ottumwa 7. 3:05 first quarter. Robinson, right side to Alan Cook. Back up top to Armani. Back to Cook. 3 on the way for the tie. Left it short. Long rebound. Mason Young knocked out of his hands. Got it back. Got it to Cook. Up top to Robinson. Back to Leonard. Leonard drives in. Feeds it to Young in the lane. Bobbled it but controlled it and laid it in. Timeout North. Bulldogs down 10-9. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
After the North timeout, they inbound, leading Ottumwa 10-9, 2:39 first quarter. Now the Bulldogs show some zone pressure. Toe, lob, all the way underneath. Brooks got behind everybody, laid it in. And Coach Hart's not too happy with how easy that was for North. They lead 12-9. Now North pressing, long pass front court. Griner attacks left side, puts his shoulder down. And the foul, and the officials conferring here. A long discussion here. Griner thinks he's shooting a free throw or 2. And now the third official's called in. Somebody's got to make a decision here, and the 2 officials can't seem to agree. So they called in the third official who wasn't involved in the call. And they call a charge. Come on. This is Mickey Mouse officiating. Griner called for his first team foul, number 2. Calker to the right side for Gunkarian. Left wing, Brooks for a 3. No, but he's fouled by Tanner Shark. And Kenny Brooks will shoot 3 free throws.
Number 14, Tanner Shark is first. Brooks at the line.
Brooks 66% from the line on the season. 5'11" junior misses the first. Still 12-9 Polar Bears. Second free throw, got that one. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. 13-9 Polar Bears. Third free throw, so he hits 2 out of 3. 14-9, North has its biggest lead, they're up 5. Inbound to Griner, back to Leonard. Picked up his dribble, gets it ahead to Robinson. Armani across the timeline, slows it down, gets it to Leonard high on the left. Back up top to Robinson. Right side to Griner. Left him alone, he'll take the 3 off the rim. And another foul on Ottumwa going for the rebound. That might be the second on Mason Young.
24, Mason Young, his second. 14 foul.
Young will stay on the floor for now with his second foul. Ottumwa down 14-9, North with the ball, minute 50 to go first quarter. Shark with the deflection nearly got the steal. It'll stay with the Polar Bears. Ottumwa trying to force a turnover-prone team into some mistakes. Over to the right side is Toe, up top to Brooks. A 3 on the way, no good. Kale Leonard with the rebound. Racing into the front court, now long pass up ahead, too long for Robinson, out of bounds. Alan Cook coming in for Mason Young as the Bulldogs now want to protect him with those 2 fouls. And it'll be Toe across the timeline on the right side for the Polar Bears. Up top, Gunkarian drives in the lane, little runner, good. And a timeout, Ottumwa down 16-9, minute 22 first quarter, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after the timeout. North on a 6-0 run. They lead 16-9. On the right side is Cook. Across the timeline to Leonard. Give it left side to Griner. Drives in. Jump stop. Lost it. And Kenny Brooks with the steal. Back the other way for the Polar Bears. Crossover dribble. And a foul on the floor called on Ottumwa. That's on Tanner Shark. That's his second. Team foul number 5 on Ottumwa. A lot of whistles in this first quarter. Inbound to the corner. Gunkarian. Ottumwa traps him. Tried to bounce it off an Ottumwa player and out of bounds, and apparently succeeded. Didn't see where that really touched anybody for Ottumwa. But Gunkarian will inbound in front of the Bulldog bench. Lobs it into the backcourt for Toe. 1 minute to go first quarter. Ottumwa down 7. Toe bounce it up top, Gunkarian. Kicks it out left wing. Brooks a bobble lip. That's a carry or a double dribble or a travel. It was something. Or maybe all three of those things. I call it a carry. So North turns it over. Let's see if Ottumwa can take advantage. Inbound to Cook against pressure. Back to Robinson. Right side to Griner. Back to Armani. Lob into the front court for Shark. Gets it back up top to Robinson. Ottumwa resets 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Left wing for Leonard. Up top Robinson. Right wing Shark. North in a 2-3 zone. Skip pass. Nice catch, Robinson. Pull-up jumper blocked from behind, out of bounds with 29.9 to go. Brooks with the block. Robinson to throw the inbounds pass. Into the corner for Cook. To the wing, Leonard. Swinging around to Shark, now to Robinson, back to Shark. Picked up his dribble. Right side to Griner. Adam trying to drive on Kalker. Spin move. Shot fake cut off out to Leonard. 13 seconds. Leonard back to Griner. Baseline drive. Got around him all the way to the hoop, lay it in. Griner with the blow by 16-11. North trying to answer. They've got 5 seconds. Toe into the front court. Gets a 3 off, and he hit it. 19-11 after 1, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Start of the second quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. 8 minutes on the clock, points behind are the Bulldogs. They trailed Des Moines North 19-11. OHS not a good first quarter, especially defensively. It will be Bulldog ball to start the second quarter. Robinson, Leonard, Shark, Griner, and Cook on the floor for OHS. No sign of either Shakur or Rasha Pope yet. Pope is back in uniform. He had been out with a concussion. Robinson up high on the right. North back in that kind of switching between a 2-3 and a 1-3-1. Kale Leonard, skip pass right corner to Cook. Down to the block for Griner. Double team, looking for some help. Kicks it out to Shark. Left wing Robinson. Shot fake. Dribbles in, cut off, turnaround, fadeaway jumper, good. Armani Robinson with his first bucket. Bulldogs back within 6, 19-13. Kenny Brooks front court to the corner, Gunkarian. Baseline drives, throws it in the lane through the hands of Kalker, and the loose ball. Gunkarian came back for it. Robinson on the floor, and Ottumwa gets a timeout, keep possession. Down 6, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of Ottumwa's second timeout, Robinson inbounds to Griner, to Shark, back to Robinson. Up ahead in the front court, Cook right wing. Pull up three, count it! Alan Cook with a three-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs within 3, 19-16. Toe driving in, throw it out to Gunkarian. Don't know how that wasn't a travel. Now Robinson, a tip and a steal. Takes it down, right-handed layup, good. 1-point game. Quick 7-0 run to start the second quarter for the Dogs. They are back within 1 at 19-18. Toe holding it up high on the right side. Ottumwa in a 2-3 zone, it appears. Ball goes up top, Gunkarian at the volleyball line. Hand off to Brooks. Instant pressure on him from Robinson. Now backs away. Calls for a pick. Goes around right side. Throws it to the wing for Poe. Poe a baseline drive. Fed Kalker in the lane. Layup good. Kalker's not going to be a threat very far from the basket, but don't let him catch it inside. 21-18 Polar Bears. Robinson in the backcourt across the timeline to Griner right side. Adam had 7 first quarter points. To the corner, Cook for another 3. Count it again, we're tied. Three-pointer brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. 21 all. Dogs have rallied from down 8 in a hurry. Kalker backing down, spin away from Cook, and Kale Leonard tied him up. And the arrow will keep it with North, but Kale Leonard stopping what probably would have been a layup. I don't know why Kalker's going to the other end. It's North ball. Now he goes back down. Toe to throw the inbounds pass. A lob up top for Gunkarian. Drives into the lane, little floater, got it. We've got to keep him out of the lane. Second time he's done that. North back in front, 23-21. Someone's gotten the offense going here. And now back-to-back buckets by North. Bulldogs still need to clamp down defensively. North in a 1-3-1 again. Lob it right side for Shark. Back to Robinson. Robinson being shadowed by Poe. Gets it up high in the left to Alan Cook. Cook into the corner for Griner. Griner drives in. Oh, they're going to call that a travel. He got bumped. And Coach Hart's not happy.
32,
Carter Thompson checks in for OHS, replacing Robinson. North with the ball, 5:20 to go second quarter, leading Ottumwa 23-21. Brooks thought about a long pull-up 3. Now he lobs it high post for Kalker. Drives down. That's a travel. He skipped down the lane, never dribbling. 2 subs for North. We'll get our first look at Nazir Lamar, a 5'7" freshman. And checking back in is Keegan Beckish, who hit 2 early 3-pointers before getting 2 fouls. Now a third sub coming in for North. Frank Canate, a 5'11" junior.
Number 12, Frank
So North has Lamar, Beckish, Brooks, Konate, and Toe on the floor. Leonard, right wing to Shark, to the corner, Thompson. Thompson back to Shark up high on the right. Well, it's still in that 1-3-1 zone. Leonard under pressure from Lamar. Goes right side to Thompson. Griner comes and gets it. Griner dribbles right side, left wing pass to Leonard. He penetrates, skips it right wing to Shark, shot fake. Skip it left wing to Cook. He's open for another three. Count it again. Alan Cook, his third three. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in the Ottumwa. Dogs lead 24-23. And a whistle. And Alan Cook may have, they say he has some blood on his leg, perhaps? And he may have a cut on his leg, and they're going to have to bandage him up real quick. Mason Young will check in for Allen. Hopefully Allen is not out long. He has heated up big time in the second quarter, 3 3-pointers. Toe into the front court for the Polar Bears. 4:28 second quarter. Bulldogs lead 24-23. Toe between the circles. Throws it right side for Lamar. Into the high post, Konate. Back out to Beckish, right wing. High post, Konate. Left wing, Brooks. Long three-pointer on the way. And they call a foul on Griner. Oh, come on, that's a flop. Griner has a look on his face of pure shock, and I think it's because I don't think he touched him. But Brooks reacted as if he was touched. In college basketball, that would have been given a flop warning. Instead, Griner's given his second foul. Team foul number 6, and Brooks is shooting 3 for the second time in this half. First one, good. Tied at 24, 4:07 to go second quarter. Second one, good. Rashad Brooks in for the first time, replacing Griner, and Trey Brown checks in as well, replacing Mason Young. Alan Cook still getting bandaged up over there by the trainer's table. One more free throw for Brooks. Puts it up, and he made all 3. 26-24 North, back in front by a pair. Still feels like the first meeting. Every time Ottumwa got something going, North would answer back, although that answer was a gift. Shark down the left side of the lane, got all the way to the hole, and fouled on the floor is the ruling. Nazir Lamar gets his first, team foul number 5 on the Polar Bears.
15 foul.
Leonard to inbound. Lobs it up top for Carter Thompson. Thompson right side for Rashad Pope. Good to see him back. He got hurt in a collision in the Marshalltown game. Over to Shark. Kicks it left corner. Thompson drives in, kicks it up top, Leonard. Leonard driving in. Cut off right side of the lane out to Thompson. Carter backs it out to Trey Brown up top. Brown to the right, back to Thompson. Out to Rashad Pope right side. Pope to Thompson. Up top to Brown. Brown, and a reach-in foul called on Kenny Brooks. His first, team foul number 6.
Fouls on number 1, Kenny Brooks.
Little shake and make there by Brown.
16 foul.
And that drew the foul. And now we'll get a couple of subs here as Amarni Robinson's back in for Tanner Shark. And Alan Cook will check in for Trey Brown. Rashad Pope inbounding from the far side. Gets it to Robinson. Armani will bring it back across the timeline. Ottumwa down 2, 3:23 to go here in the second quarter. To Cale Leonard. It's underneath, not there. Hands off to Alan Cook up top. Right wing Robinson up top. Or Thompson to Robinson. Robinson all the way down the right side of the lane. He lays it in. Armandi's got 6 points. Game tied at 26. Toe into the front court for the Polar Bears. Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone. To the right side, Brooks. Dribbles up top, left side Beckish. Long 3 on the way, back iron no, and Cook with a good rebound. Bulldogs look to retake the lead. Leonard into the front court. Up top to Carter Thompson. Thompson left side to Pope. Pope to Robinson at the volleyball line. Left wing to Cale Leonard. Leonard Curls down the lane, jump stop, up and under move. They called that a travel. Come on. Leonard shaking his head at the explanation. This officiating crew is hypersensitive to traveling in both games. Robinson nearly knocked it away from Brooks. Brooks recovers it right side, goes around a pick, pull up three. Off the rim, no. Rebound is on the floor. Kanate fighting for it. Robinson diving on the floor for it. His pass, though, deflected. It goes to Brooks, and Brooks is fouled in the lane. See who this one's on.
Fouls on number 2, Elijah Cole.
It's his first. They say it's the team's 6th. I have 7 on Ottumwa, but maybe Griner doesn't have 2. Although Griner, Shark, and Young are all sitting, I thought they all had 2 fouls. Inbounds goes way up top to Toe. Shot fake right side to Brooks. He got a 3 off and he hit it. Boy, didn't have anybody out on him, and you're going to pay for that every time. He's only 29% from three-point range, but when he's wide open, he's probably going to hit it. North up 29-26. Robinson around a Cook pick. Penetrates, cut off, kicks it to the corner Leonard. Baseline drive, back to Robinson. Poked out of his hands, and a foul is called on North. That's on Frank Kanate, his first, and that's team foul number 7 on North. So Robinson will shoot a 1-on-1 with 1:50 to go until halftime.
Number 12, Frank Kanate, his first. Robinson at the line for
Armani's got to hit the first during the second. 72% on the season. First one up. And back iron, no. Cook fighting for the rebound, but Brooks has it. It's into the front court, jump pass left corner, Toe for a 3, and he got it. My goodness. North shooting lights out. They lead 32-26, minute 35 to go until the half. Left wing Thompson. Thompson penetrates, jump pass deflected. Beckish has a steal. Robinson racing back, Leonard racing back, pass it to the right corner, and out of the wing, Brooks another 3, fouled. And he'll shoot 3, and Robinson doesn't argue that one. That's the first one on Armani, team foul number 7. For the 3rd time this half, Kenny Brooks is shooting 3 free throws. Ottumwa was down 8, came back, got the lead, but now they're down 6, and Brooks hits the first. If he hits all 3, we'll be down 9. Minute 19 to go until halftime. Second free throw. In and out, no good. Still 33-26. And he missed the third, and the rebound to Thompson. It's only 1 out of 3. There's a break. Now Robinson into the front court. Right side, Cale Leonard. Drives baseline, cut off. Now gets around Beckish. Oh, they call Leonard for an offensive foul. Called him for a hooking, Beckish. First on Leonard, team foul number 8. Well, all of a sudden, nothing going right for Ottumwa again. Cale Leonard still wondering what he got called for. Brooks around a pick. Right side, kick it on the wing. 3 on the way is good out of the hand of Alan Matthews, who had checked in a few moments ago. Suddenly North up 10, 36-26. What's going on here? Robinson around a pick. Now attacking right side, kicks it to Leonard. Leonard back to Armani. Down low, and Brooks knocks it away and tips it up ahead to Matthews. Matthews racing ahead. Leonard trying to time the leap and block the shot, and he did. Cale Leonard with the rejection. Robinson with the rebound, double team, gets it ahead to Leonard. Now Cale into the front court, attacking. Brooks bumps him, no call. Leonard the layup, good. So how is what Kenny Brooks did not a foul there? Calling all the ticky-tack stuff on Ottumwa. Brooks with a shoulder bump doesn't get called. 26-38, or 36-28, pardon me. And North holding for 1, 13 seconds left. Toe way up high on the left. To Brooks, around a pick. To the right side, back out to Matthews. A long NBA range 3, too strong. And Leonard fouled on the rebound. That'll put him at the line. With 1.4 seconds to go, Kelvin Toe with a silly second foul. Team foul number 8. his head coach, Julian Say, saying, why would you do that when you're going to give them a chance to score 2 points with a second and a half left on the clock, 1.4 officially. Kale 61% on the season. Opportunity here to cut the deficit right before the break. It is a 1-and-1. First one up, and he missed it, of course. And Ottumwa down 36-28 at the half. Couple of front-end misses on 1-and-ones, very damaging there late in the half. We'll take 3 minutes and begin the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime, and welcome into the Benchwarmers halftime show. Benchwarmers on Romer Avenue in Ottumwa. Enjoy their delicious soup and salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half, North leading Ottumwa 36-28, a rather stunning first half score, as North only has one win all season. The Bulldogs struggled to beat North the first time around, but the struggle seems tougher tonight. Ottumwa being led by Alan Cook, who has 9 points, 3 3-pointers in that second quarter. Adam Greiner had 7 in the first quarter, didn't score in the second. 6 points for Armani Robinson, 4 for Mason Young, 2 for Cale Leonard. North being led by Kenny Brooks, who has 11 points, 8 for Kelvin Toe, 6 for Keegan Beckish, 4 points for Aaron Gunkarian, 4 for David Kalker, and 3 points for Alan Matthews. Free throws are a story in this game. Ottumwa's only attempted 4, and they've only hit 1 free throw all night, and the Bulldogs have missed the front end of a 1-and-1 twice. North is 6 for 11. 9 of those 11 free throws were taken by Kenny Brooks, who shot 3 free throws 3 different times after being fouled, or at least ruled to have been fouled, on free throw attempts. Fouls are another issue. I have Tanner Shark, Mason Young, and Adam Griner all with 2 fouls each for Ottumwa. Kelvin Toe and Keegan Bekich have 2 fouls each for North. Been a lot of whistles in the first 16 minutes, and Ottumwa trailing by 8 at the half, 36-28. Bulldogs are going to have to defend better in the second half, and then they're going to have to take care of the ball offensively and get some better looks. Ottumwa can come back. In fact, they were down 8 at the end of the first quarter, came all the way back, actually took a 1-point lead briefly, but now they're down 8 again at the half. So Ottumwa's going to have to lock down defensively and then get some easy looks on the offensive end. They can certainly make this comeback, but they're going to have to play better than they did in the first 16 minutes. All right, we're going to take a 3-minute timeout and come back, get you ready for the start of the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Godfrey's Ale House in Ottumwa, the area's premier restaurant and sports bar. For your next meal or drink, visit Godfrey's Ale House. By Ottumwa Job Corps Center, providing the skills you need to succeed in today's workforce at no cost to you. Visit ottumwajobcorps.gov. And by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. The Ottumwa boys down 8 to a 1-win Des Moines North team at the half, 36-28. Let's see if Ottumwa changes anything up schematically here to start the third quarter. Looks like it'll be Ottumwa basketball. least if I'm reading the possession arrow correctly from behind it. I imagine OHS will put its starters back out there: Cook, Leonard, Robinson, Young, and Griner. North will go Beckish, Kalker, Toe, Brooks, and Poe. Actually, 4 of the starters are out there for Ottumwa, but Shakur Pope has checked in for the first time. Pope instead of Alan Cook. So here we go, Ottumwa down 8, third quarter, brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Robinson into the front court, North in its zone. To Griner, back to Robinson, back to Griner. To the left corner, Leonard. Leonard penetrates, kicks it back to Robinson. Corner 3 on the way. Short off the rim. Leonard the rebound, the putback short. Robinson the rebound, or maybe it was Shakir Pope. He lost it, rolls out to Robinson. Up top to Griner. Right side for Pope, to the corner, Armani. Shot fake. Back to Griner. Into the high post, Young. To the wing, Robinson. To the baseline, Pope. Underneath to Young, and he's fouled underneath by David Kalker, who just picked up his second. First foul of the half on the Polar Bears. Robinson to throw the inbounds pass.
Fouls on 34, David Kalker, his second, first team foul.
Armani surveys. Got it to Griner on the baseline, knocked out of his hands by Beckish, though, and a steal for North. Polar Bears want to run. Brooks into the front court. Goes top of the key, around a pick. Jump pass left wing for Beckish. Skip it right side for Toe. Toe with about 4 fakes, and he tried to throw it across the lane on the drive to Kalker. It was going out of bounds. Poe saved it off the leg of Leonard. It'll stay with North. I don't know how Toe wasn't called for a travel, given how tight they call these travels, and Poe made about 4 ball fakes there leaning forward. I'm not sure he did travel. I'm surprised it wasn't called. They got it in the lane to Kalker. Missed the layup. Shakir Pope was in the air, though, on the shot fake, and he's called for the foul. Or no, Cale Leonard is. I thought it was Pope. Leonard gets his second. Kalker at the line 0 for 2 on the night. Not a good free throw shooter. 7:04 third quarter. First free throw, no good. Off the rim.
34, David Kalker at the line for North.
One more free throw for the 6'5" junior. Takes his time, puts it up, missed it, and the rebound to Pope. Robinson into the front court, to the right side for Griner. Steps into a 3, off the rim, no. Rebound to Beckish. Up ahead quickly to Amos Poe. Poe trying to drive in on Armani Robinson, and Robinson draws the charge. That one was pretty obvious. Amos Poe with his first foul, team foul number 2.
Second team foul.
Now North sets up pressure. Inbounds comes to Mason Young on the left. To the center, Robinson. To the right, Pope. Across the timeline, Griner with some speed. Slows it up. Hesitation dribble. Attacks off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Leonard tips the rebound out. Grabs it. Got bumped. No call. On the floor to get it is Poe. Up ahead to Brooks. Brooks will finger roll it in. Well, they're calling all the ticky-tack stuff on Ottumwa. Leonard got pinballed there, and they didn't call anything. 38-28, North up 10. Leonard around a pick, splits defenders into the front court, fires to Griner on the weak side, layup good. Great press break by Cale Leonard. He gets the assist. Griner's got 9 points, 38-30. Toe, and Griner steals it. Up ahead to Robinson. Armani's got 2 pursuers, but he'll lay it up and in. 8 for Robinson. 2 quick buckets. Bulldogs back within 6, 38-32, under 6 to go third quarter. Toe across the timeline. Takes it left. Nearly lost it. Goes in the corner. Beckish launches a quick 3. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Jump pass in the lane, though, deflected. Pope lost it. Kalker nearly had it, and now Robinson recovers it. Boy, every one of these loose balls, Ottumwa just has trouble securing. Leonard right wing. Up top, Robinson. High post, Mason Young. Backdoor cut not there. Goes right corner for Pope. Pope down to the block for Young. Gets it to a cutting Pope in the lane. And the floater good. Young another great assist. Shakir Pope his first bucket. Dogs on the comeback trail, 38-34, 6-0 run. Toe will walk it across the timeline. Robinson waiting for him on the right wing. Lobs it left wing, too tall for Kenny Brooks and out of bounds into the bleachers. Griner was sitting on the short pass to the top of the key. And so Toe tried to go the long way to Brooks instead, but overshot him. Toe checks out, Aaron Gunkarian back in. A little bit of pressure on Robinson. Didn't let him catch the inbounds pass, so Griner takes it. Now gets it back to Armani across the timeline. To the right side, back to Griner. Left to Armani. To the corner, Pope. He'll try a three. Off the rim, no. Griner tips the rebound off the rim. It almost went up and in, but came off the rim, and Kalker gets it. Now Gunkarian, he can penetrate. Drives around a pick, nearly lost the dribble. Step back, throws it underneath to Kalker. Layup, no. Got his own rebound, fouled from behind, and I think Cale Leonard might have just gotten his third foul. What I find interesting is that Mason Young was all tied up with Kalker on the first shot, and they didn't call that. But Leonard, who probably did foul him, but got less of the arm and more of the ball than the first time around, he got called for. Kalker's free throw, no good. He's now 0 of 5 from the line. Cale checks out, and Alan Cook is in. Still 38-34, Dogs within 4. Kalker at the line. He's, again, missed his first 5 tonight. This one, short off the rim, and Robinson will secure the rebound. Trying to get out of a double team around a Young pick, racing into the front court. To the left corner, Pope a 3. Back iron, no. Cook skies for the rebound. Boy, how is that not a foul? He had both hands on the ball, got his arms bumped. They didn't call it. North ends up with the loose ball. How are those not fouls? Gunkarian driving in the lane. Little left-handed floater, missed it. Got his own rebound, and Mason Young's called for that rebounding foul. And it probably was a foul, but where was it on the other end? And Young's got his third, team foul number 3. It's almost still down 4, 38-34. And the official just made a fan put his phone away. That's strange. Pass inbound deflected and is rescued by Kenny Brooks up high on the left. Griner waiting for him. He goes around a pick to the corner to Poe. Back to Brooks. Drives to the right side. Kick it up top. Gunkarian, tough catch. Left side to Poe. He drives in the lane. Kicks it out. Gunkarian. He'll try a 3. Missed it. Pope with the rebound. And there's a kind of a ticky-tack rebounding foul on Kalker, who gets his third. Again, I don't understand. And that one went against North. And they'll get Kalker out of there and bring in Frank Kanate. The official was starting the process of the inbounds play, and North coach Julian Say told him to stop. He was making a sub, and the ref let him do it. Once that ball's put in play, the coach shouldn't be able to do that. Well, the inconsistency of this crew tonight is interesting. Robinson to Cook on the left wing. Picked up his dribble, got it up top, Mason Young. North looks like they've gone man-to-man. Underneath to a backdoor cutting. Robinson gathers it in and lays it in. Young with another assist. Robinson has 10 points. Dogs within 2, 38-36. An 8-0 run now. Brooks around a pick to the right side. Crosses over. Left side of the lane. Jump. I don't know if that was a shot or if it was blocked. And now Kanata in the lane. He misses. And Young with the rebound. Griner might have blocked that initial attempt by Brooks. I don't know if he was shooting or trying to pass it. Either way, it was deflected. Now Griner, a pull-up in the lane for the tie. No. Pope tipped the rebound out, but Gunkarian has it. Gets into the front court, and Cook with a tactical foul, if you will, to break up the fast break. Alan Cook gets only his first. Team foul number 4. Kelvin Toe back in for North, replacing Amos Poe. Tanner Shark will come in for Ottumwa, and he will replace Armani Robinson. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Ottumwa down just 2, 38-36. Toe high on the right side. North had been scoreless since he left the game. Goes up top, Gunkarian. Drives left side of the lane, pull-up floater, good. We cannot let him get within about 5-6 feet of the rim. North up 4, 40-36. Griner between the circles. Right side up high to Shark. North has gone man-to-man. Back up top to Griner. Right side to Pope. Pope around a Young pick. Little floater from the free throw line off the rim. No, a rebound to Gunkarian. Gunkarian into the front court. Got to slow him down. Goes left corner for Beckish. He'll just launch as he's been doing all night. Missed it. Rebound to Shark. Dogs want to run. Shark attacking all the way to the bucket. Layup. Nobody's fouled, and Tanner will shoot 2. Nobody stopped the ball that time. Tanner said, thank you very much. Kelvin Toe just got his 3rd foul, team foul number 4. Shark at the line, 64% on the season. First one here, left it short. Someone now just 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Bulldogs have been kept in this game a bit by the fact that David Calker's 0 for 6, but Ottumwa's own free throw woes keeping them from the lead at this point. Second free throw, Shark got that one, his first point of the night, 40-37. And official to stop play, and there's a bunch of little girls sitting at the front of the bleachers in a circle, and they cannot sit there. That's dangerous. And finally, an official tells them, you can't sit there. And they kind of move back into an indentation in the bleachers, but I still wouldn't let them sit there. All right, 40-37, Dogs down 3, 2:06 to go third quarter. Toe into the front court for the Polar Bears. Gets it up top, Gunkarian. Jab step, now he'll take the 3, miss it, and the rebound to Mason Young. Yeah, you'd rather him shoot the 3 than drive. He's only 13% from three-point range. Shark right wing, into the corner, Cook. Down to the baseline, turnaround jumper by Pope, got it. Shakir had been trying to find the range, but that's his second bucket. 1-point game, 40-39. Minute 38 to go in the quarter. Toe up near midcourt. Over to the left side, guarded by Shark. A handoff to Brooks. He nearly lost it out of bounds, recovers it. Goes around to pick. Right side finds Gunkarian. Back to Brooks up high on the right. Around to Beckish pick. Left-handed dribble. Now it goes back to the right. Pull up in the lane. No, it rattles out. It was halfway down on the ricochet and then came back out. Rebound to Griner. Shark into the front court. Ottumwa looking for the lead. Left side to Cook. Allen to the free throw line, Young. To the right side, Pope's jumper good again, and Ottumwa leads. Shakir Pope heating up, he's got 6, 41-40 Dogs. Ottumwa down 8 at the half, come all the way back. Toe, left side dribble. Trying to drive on Shark, jump pass right side, Gunkarian, a bobble and recovers out on the wing. Goes around to pick, penetrates, cut off, kicks it up top to Toe again. Toe trying to drive, puts it up. Shark got knocked down, no call. Konate had the rebound, lost it. Cook lost it, got it back. Got it to Shark. 30 seconds to go, up ahead to Griner. Ottumwa could hold for 1 here. They've got the lead. 41-40 to Shark. Hand it right back to Griner. Bobbles it but recovers it. Toe getting out on him to pressure. Makes him give it up to Pope. And Griner comes back and gets it. To Pope on the right side, now 10 seconds. Bobble left side to Young with 8. Down to 6. Griner gets it with 5. Adam around to pick, stumbles, down the lane, put it up, counter to the foul! Adam Griner with 0.8 of a second left in the quarter has a chance for a 3-point play. Big time by the senior. See who the foul's on. Frank Konate gets his second, team foul number 5. Griner at the line, 1 for 2 on the night, 43-40 pending the free throw, brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. It's good, 44-40. North only has 0.8 of a second. And inbound, and time expires. 1 minute, we're back for the fourth on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. How this game has turned around. Ottumwa was down 8 at the half. They outscored North 16-4 in the third quarter. It'll be North ball to start the fourth quarter, but now the Bulldogs lead 44-40. Still 8 minutes to play. Kelvin Toe with it for the Polar Bears in the front court. Goes left side, Allen Matthews. Matthews up top to the right, finds Amos Poe. Poe, a handoff to Kenny Brooks. Brooks, a handoff to Toe on the right wing. Now up top to Matthews again. Matthews pressured by Pope, hands off to Poe. Poe drives the lane, puts up, or tried to put up either a pass to Kalker or a shot, but either way he lost it out of bounds. It goes back to Ottumwa. Good defense in the lane by Mason Young. Shark to inbound North with some pressure. Comes to Young left side. Back to Shark. Up ahead to Pope, and Shakur across the timeline all the way down the lane. Layup good. Bulldogs break the press. Pope's got 8 points since coming on after halftime. Ottumwa up 6, 46-40. Toe into the front court. Bulldogs in a man-to-man right now. Toe trying to drive left side, pull-up jumper, short off the rim with the long rebound out to Poe, and he'll back away. Now Cook is on Kelvin Toe, who has it up high on the right. Sharka switched over to Poe. Griner's had the job of guarding Kenny Brooks all night. Up top, Griner nearly took it away. Poe trying to drive in, lost it, goes and gets it in the corner. Double teamed in there, bounced it off of Cook and out of bounds. 6:41 to go. Ottumwa ratcheted up the defensive pressure big time in the third quarter, trying to keep it going here in the fourth. Now officials' time is Amos Poe is needing to tie his shoe. And now North will call a timeout. 6:41 to go. Bulldogs up 6. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 21 locations to serve you. By Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop out and see the new and improved look. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. 6:41 to go, fourth quarter. Ottumwa 26, Des Moines North, or Ottumwa 46, Des Moines North 40. North inbounding from the far side near the corner after they used their second timeout. Kelvin Toe will throw the inbounds pass, and a lob into the backcourt for Amos Poe. Brings it right back across the timeline. Gets it back to Toe. Shark guarding him in the man-to-man. Toe isolated, top of the key, crosses over, nearly lost it. Did lose it, picked up by Cook. Toe was trying to get fancy and just lost the dribble. Now Shark into the front court. Gets it up high to Griner. Ottumwa will gladly take some air out of the ball right now. Griner around to pick right side. Well, all the way down the lane. Kick in the corner. Cook for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Poe. Now North wants to run, but Ottumwa hustles back. Amos Poe slows it up left side. Gets it up top to Matthews. Matthews around to pick to the left. Jump stop. Kicked it back out. Toe rescues it on the wing. Toe wants to go underneath. Not there. Skips it right wing to Brooks. Brooks Jab step, lob underneath to Kalker and fouled on the floor, but that's Mason Young, and that'll be his fourth. That drive and dish.
That's his fourth.
By Brooks, getting Kalker open, and draws a fourth on Mason Young, and he's staying out there with 5:49. I don't know if the scoreboard only says 3. I don't know if Coach Hart's heard that it's 4. Inbound to Matthews, quick 3, and he hits it. Alan Matthews, only a 26% three-point shooter, but his second 3 of the night makes it a 3-point game, 46-43, and Matthews nearly stole the inbounds. Pope got it back to Shark, now up ahead to Griner. Griner to Mason Young in the front court right side. Young will pull it up and get it back to Griner. I don't think the scoreboard only shows 3 on Mason Young, but they announced 4. I'm not sure they know that Mason has 4 fouls. Pope up top. Right side for Griner. Around a pick, pull-up jumper. It's a 2 if it goes, and it does. Adam Griner's got 14. 48-43, Dogs up 5. Toe into the front court right side. Brings it back between the circles, all the way out to the midcourt circle. Left side Matthews got another look at a 3. Missed that one, almost banked it in. Beckish, though, had the rebound. Mason Young fouled him, and Young may have just fouled out of this game.
Fouls on 24, Mason Young, that's his fifth.
So Mason Young has fouled out with 4 points at the 4:49 mark. Armani Robinson and Cale Leonard both back in for Ottumwa. Young is out of the game. Shark sits. Inbound to Matthews. To Beckish, now to Brooks. Brooks goes around a Kalker pick and roll. Griner blocked the jump shot by Brooks. Griner, long pass up ahead. He wants Pope in the corner to the wing. Robinson back to the corner. Pope for 3. Oh, no good. Rebound to Toe. Boy, that ball movement should have been rewarded. Couldn't get the shot to go down. Left corner, Brooks will try a 3. Missed it, an air ball. It was almost caught by Kalker, but grabbed by Cook. Now Griner wants to run. Slows it up, now attacks in the lane. Left-handed layup, good. Adam Griner, the hesitation, and then the finish. And now a whistle. I don't know why they stopped play. They start again. Griner steals the inbounds pass. It's 2-on-2. Griner against Toe in the lane, spinning, shot, left it short. And Cale Leonard tried to save the rebound from going out of bounds, but he stepped out. And Griner almost stole a bucket there. 50-43, Ottumwa up 7. 4 minutes to go. Toe into the front court. Griner gambled on a steal and missed. Now Brooks driving in the lane. Little floater, in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Cook. Ottumwa caught a break there. Griner went gambling for a steal and missed. Now Robinson, top of the key, pulls up, goes left wing. Cale Leonard wide open for a 3, no good. And Griner tips the rebound to Pope, who's somehow still in bounds. And he ended up touching out of bounds. I couldn't tell how he was in bounds at all to begin with. Nearly a great save. North wants a timeout, 3:36 to go, Dogs up 7. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
North with the ball after taking their third timeout. 3.5 to go. Ottumwa leading 50-43. Toe driving in. Boy, he looked like he took an extra step on the left side, but he laid it in. They didn't call the travel that time. Toe with 10 points, 50-45. Griner across the timeline, hounded by Toe. Gets it to Armani Robinson. Robinson guarded by Alan Matthews. Armani on the right wing, back up top to Griner. Griner doesn't use the Pope pick, hands it off to Leonard. Leonard over to Robinson up high on the left. Armani Dribbles, attacks in the lane, right-handed all the way to the rim, lay it up and in. Armani Robinson making it happen. He's got 12, 52-45, 2:49 to go. Toe into the front court. Slowing it down for now, but North doesn't have a whole lot of time left. Toe over to the left side, 2:38. Tried to drive baseline, step back jumper, too tall. Pope fighting for the rebound, but Matthews got it weak side. Triple teamed in there. And North with a timeout, 2:29 left. We're back in 30 seconds. Dogs up 52-45 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Game reset time, 2 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Ottumwa 52, Des Moines North 45. Ottumwa has 3 timeouts left. North has only 1. The next Ottumwa foul puts North in the 1-and-1. North has 1 foul to give. They've committed 5. The possession arrow favors Ottumwa. Kelvin Toe will inbound from the baseline for the Polar Bears in the front court. They want to go underneath the Calker. It wasn't there. Now they go underneath the Gunkarian. Missed it. Calker got the rebound, fed it across to Gunkarian. Little floater. Missed that one. Calker fighting for that rebound. Shakur Pope was trying to claim the foul was on him, but they get it on Alan Cook. It's only Cook's second. It's team foul number 7, so it's a 1-and-1 for or it should be a 1-and-1 for Calker here. And it is, and Ottumwa doesn't mind. Or no, they're saying Gunkarian. It should be. Gunkarian's trying to take it, and no, the official says it's Calker. I know why Gunkarian's trying to take it, because Calker is 0 for 6 from the line tonight and does not look good. Well, Gunkarian's only 36% on the season, but it'll be Calker. It's a 1-and-1. If you're Ottumwa, you got to box out. Giving up a few too many offensive rebounds tonight. First free throw, in and out off the bank, no good. Griner had it stripped, got it back. Toe puts it up, missed it, but he's fouled, and Cale Leonard goes right over the official and says Griner got hammered underneath. They don't call that. And Alan Cook gets his 3rd foul. Team foul number 8, but it's a 2-shot foul here for Toe. And again, how is it not a foul when Griner's got the ball and gets his arms hacked? And Toe barely grazed the front of the iron with that free throw. No good. North missing free throws left and right. Still 52-45. Toe can make it a 2-possession game if he can hit the second. 2:16 to go. Puts it up, and he got, and a lane violation wipes it out. No free throw. Still 52-45. Now Ottumwa will have to inbound against pressure. Gunkarian right up in Robinson's face. Gets it into Griner in the corner on the right. Now North is going to back off. Up to Robinson across the timeline left side. I'm surprised North didn't go for another trap there. Well, if you're Ottumwa here, just bleed some clock. Robinson nearly slips, goes right side to Leonard, and a timeout at Ottumwa. 2 minutes to go. Bulldogs up 52-45. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
the timeout. Ottumwa inbounding with 2 minutes to go, leading 52-45. Kale Leonard gets it into Robinson right side. They double team him over there, gets it to Pope, up pop Pope down the lane, right-handed layup, no good. Rebound to Gunkarian. North has numbers, but Gunkarian stopped, now gets it back to Toe. That allowed Ottumwa to get back. It was a 4-on-2. Toe dribbles left, cut off. Lobs it back out to Gunkarian. North now spending some precious time. They're down 7, counting down to a minute and a half to go. Left side, oh, Pope nearly stole it from Brooks, so they're going to call Shakur for the foul. And again, that's only his first, and that may have been a foul, but there's been so many things in this game that had more contact than that were not fouls. Amos Pope back in for North, replacing Keegan Beckish. Well, Brooks is not the guy you want to foul. He's 6 of 9 from the line tonight. Front end of the 1-and-1, and he missed it. Calker got another rebound, but Pope tied him up, and the arrow favors Ottumwa. Ottumwa's not boxing out Calker on these free throws, but at least Pope was able to get the tie up and get the ball back. Bulldogs set up pressure, or North sets up pressure. Bulldogs set up to try to beat it. Inbound to Griner, and North, again, now the trap comes. Griner gets it ahead to Robinson across the timeline. To Leonard, brings it back out on the right, up top to Griner. Griner back to Leonard. Tried to get it to Robinson, and Gunkarian going for a steal, got called for a foul. That's only the 6th foul on North. That was their foul to give. Gunkarian with just his first. Keegan Beckish back in for North. He will replace David Calker, so they don't want Calker on the floor picking up a 4th foul right now. Minute 13 to go. You figure North's going to have to foul here. You want to get it to Robinson or Griner. They get it to Cook. Now down to Griner. Back to Cook. Playing keep away as long as they can. Up to Leonard. Leonard back to Griner on the left. To Leonard. And he tried to throw it to Cook on the baseline, but threw it way over his head and out of bounds. Well, that's not what Ottumwa needed to do right there. North gets a free possession. Minute 2 on the clock. Ottumwa still up 52-45 as we tick under a minute to go. Toe to the right finds Brooks. Around a pick. Pull-up free throw line jumper, no good. Robinson tipped the rebound to Leonard. Leonard triple teamed and fouled. And Kale's going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. See who the foul is on here. Gunkarian, his second. Again, that's team foul number 7 on North. Leonard at the line, 0 for 1, missed the front end of a 1-and-1 late in the first half. 46.7 to go here, and if Ottumwa can knock free throws down at this point, they'll get the win. First one is up, and no good. Rebound to North. Still a 7-point game, 40 seconds to go. Gunkarian tried to go backdoor. Leonard tipped the pass, ball loose on the floor. Gunkarian picked it back up, got it up top to Toe. 3 on the way, got it. 4-point game, 52-48. Inbound to Robinson, up ahead to Leonard. Leonard pushing into the front court. And he's fouled by Brooks with 23.3 to go. Boy, I would have maybe tried to get it back to Armani, who's the best free throw shooter on the team. Only the second on Brooks. It's team foul number 8. So Kale Leonard, who's missed the front end of a 1-and-1 twice tonight. 23.3 to go. Could really use this one here. It's up, and he got it. Leonard gets the one that counts the most, 53-48. Make this one, it's a 6-point game, still a 2-possession game, but North would need 2 threes. Second free throw, got them both. Leonard big time when it matters. 54-48, North tries to roll it in. Leonard will make Toe pick it up. Toe into the front court, left side. Pull up 3, hand in his face, off the rim, no. Cook had the rebound knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Back to Ottumwa, 14.7 to go, and now the math starting to favor the Bulldogs. Leonard will throw the inbounds pass, and North still pressuring. Got it into Robinson. Double team comes. Robinson tied up, and the arrow favors North, or favors Ottumwa. And North might have a beef here, because I thought the last jump ball when Ottumwa's way, it should be North ball. I don't remember another held ball after Shakur Pope tied up Calker. They're going to the scorer's table to check, but I'm pretty sure this will be North ball. The teams will go to their sidelines. No, they say it's Ottumwa's ball. North coach Julian Say is trying to figure it out. Now Ottumwa wants a timeout. 12.2 seconds to go. We're up 6. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Well, after further discussion out of the timeout, they have ruled that the possession arrow should have been with North, which I do think is the right call. And the Ottumwa bench isn't arguing. And now the scorer's table stopping play. So North inbounding. Ottumwa's up 6, 12.2 seconds to go. Inbound to Brooks. He'll attack the lane. Bulldogs basically let him go. He missed the layup anyway. Gunkarian tried to tip the rebound out. Robinson's got it. Up ahead to Griner. Griner into the front court. 2 seconds. And time will expire. And Ottumwa wins at 54-48. Well, North had one more possession there, but they drove in the lane. They couldn't hit the bucket anyway. And a great defensive effort in the second half allows Ottumwa to rally from down 8 to win it by 6 and pick up their 6th win of the season. We'll take 3 minutes, come back. We're going to wrap it up. And also, by the way, we never even had a chance to talk about it. The district assignments came out today. We'll talk a little bit about that in the postgame show as well on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
There are heroes among us. Courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys team rallies from down 8 at the half to beat Des Moines North 54-48. The Bulldogs outscored the Polar Bears 26-12 in the second half. Adam Greiner led all scorers tonight with 16 points. Armani Robinson had 12. 9 for Alan Cook, 8 for Shakur Pope, 4 for Cale Leonard, 4 for Mason Young, and 1 point for Tanner Shark. For Des Moines North, led by Kenny Brooks, who had 13, and Kelvin Toe, who also had 13. But they did not get a lot of help, especially in the second half. Alan Matthews had 6, Aaron Gunkarian had 6, Keegan Beckish had 6, and David Kalker had 4. Free throws in the game, neither team very good. Ottumwa 5 of 10, but they were 4 of 6 in the second half. North only 6 of 17, including 0 of 6 in the final 2 quarters. North falls to 1-15. They're 1-7 in Metro Conference play. Ottumwa improves to 6-9, and they're now 4-3 in the CIML Metro Conference. Before we get on to our next broadcast, we should mention, as I teased going into the break, that the boys basketball Class 4A sub-state assignments came out today. Now, that's not actual brackets, but it's the sub-state group that Ottumwa will be in this year, and will go west this year. The top team in our sub-state will certainly be Waukee Northwest, who's 12-2. Indianola, they're 8-4. Urbandale's 8-7. And then you've got, both coming in at 5-9 today, Southeast Polk and Ottumwa. Ottumwa now 6-9. And then Des Moines East is in there at 3-10. Right now you got to think Ottumwa is battling to get hot down the stretch and earn the 4 seed and get a home game with Southeast Polk to start sub-state play. That would be interesting because Ottumwa ends the regular season on the road at Southeast Polk. They'd have to, if that was the case, they'd have to turn around and play the Rams again 3 nights later, hopefully at home. Long way to go before those pairings are determined, but right now, that's kind of where Ottumwa's sitting, looking at a possible back-to-back with Southeast Polk to end the regular season and start the postseason, but we'll see what happens. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball comes up Monday night. It's the makeup games against Des Moines Roosevelt here at Evans Middle School. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30 on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Protrude Orthodontics, Sonic Drive-In, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Family First Chiropractic, Warehouse Barbecue, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics and Sign, Godfrey's Ale House, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Mercy One Ottumwa, Blackhawk Auto Body, Coal Palace Cafe and Books, Lisco, Performance Pipe in Bloomfield, Canteen Lunch in the Alley, David Wildbrenner with Allstate Insurance, Benchwarmers, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldogs play host to Des Moines Roosevelt. Until then, good night, everybody.